Hey, buddy, watch this.
Hello, hello, Regis Gilbin is the name and Hearthstone is the game, and this is a deck spotlight on a new Taunt Druid from the professional player Feno. Now, Taunt Druid has kind of just started appearing, and it's already gaining a lot of steam and momentum on the ranked ladder. It's looking like a really strong and competitive deck, and maybe the best way to play Druid, although probably Spiteful Summoner Druid still takes that crown as the best Druid deck at the moment. But this is certainly a really fun and particularly crazy alternative. And the reason this is called a Taunt Druid, as you might imagine, is because it includes a lot of taunt cards, but most importantly, it includes the card Hadronox. Now, Hadronox has been around for a long time, but there's never been a deck that could make Hadronox work, and the Witchwood introduced one card in particular that changed all of that, and that's the Witching Hour, which summons a friendly beast that died this game for only 3 mana. That means once you play a Hadronox and you naturalize a Hadronox, you can bring your Hadronox back to life for only 3 mana, which is ridiculously cheap. And then you can do things like Carnivorous Cube your Hadronox to get 2 more Hadronox. Then you can play another Witching Hour and Carnivorous Cube that one to get 2 more Hadronox. So you're already up to 5 Hadronox in a single game, which means you can just keep resummoning taunt after taunt after taunt after taunt. And if your opponent doesn't have the exact right answers at the exact right time, you're eventually going to outlast them and overwhelm them, because this deck also just has a lot of control pieces, because it has armor cards and life gain cards and so much defensive potential that they're going to run out of resources, they're going to run out of time. Even if you play against something like Q-Block, greedy decks, you're going to have more minions than them. They're going to be big minions like the Lich King, generating extra value. You can summon 5-6 Lich Kings with this deck. Think about that. That's crazy. You can actually theoretically get even more because of all the Lich Kings getting added to the taunt pool for each additional Hadronox. So the potential's crazy, off the charts absurd. This deck can still lose, of course, to hyper-aggressive decks, as any other deck can, but because it has so many taunts, it can beat both aggro and it can go toe-to-toe with control, just because all of those Hadronoxes add up to ridiculous amounts of long-term value. Now, one card that I'll probably talk about a lot in the gameplay session here, but I wanted to address up front too, is Spreading Plague. Now, some people might have some questions about this one, because the Spreading Plague taunts are beasts. The scarabs you get are actually beasts, which means they are in the pool for Witching Hour. And that generally means if you're going to value or late game matchup, you probably just shouldn't be playing Spreading Plague, because you want to make sure that your Witching Hour only has Hadronox as a beast that has died this game. So Spreading Plague is really only here as sort of an emergency card against an aggro deck, because against aggro you typically don't need 5 Hadronoxes. You can get by with just the one, and that'll usually be sufficient to win the game. So that Spreading Plague is just good to have in case you're desperate against Paladin, for instance, and you have to stop their onslaught right now. This buys you the time to just win via other taunts and big control stuff that Druid is so good at doing. So all that said, beyond, the Hadronox Witching Hour combo, this is a kind of standard looking package for Druid. You've got the Spellstones and the Wild Growths and the Branching Paths and the Golems. You've got a few new cards here from Witchwood. The Apple Bomb is just a great taunt. The Ferocious Howl, just one of those sort of shield block style cards. But that's about it, right? Everything else is kind of the standard Druid set, including the combo, if you will, or the package for Hadronox with the Carnivorous Cube and Naturalize. Beyond that, it's exactly what you'd expect to see. So, all that said, I think we've covered the deck in enough detail. Let's go ahead and jump into some gameplay of this Taunt Druid by Feno, as it was recorded live on my Twitch stream. Hey, I popped, dude. Thanks for dropping the tier 1 sub. That's awesome, man. Welcome. That's incredible. The tier 1 subs are always noteworthy, I think, man. I mean, nothing wrong with Twitch Prime subs. They're awesome, too. But knowing that you went out of your way to drop the tier 1 sub, that is greatly appreciated, sir. So thank you much, I popped. Welcome, welcome. Enjoy your sub badge. Enjoy your emotes. All of that fun stuff. Spam your gibbers. Spam your shutterwalks. And here's the deck list, guys, as you should now be able to see on screen. It is a Taunt Druid. This deck is becoming more and more popular right now in the Witchwood era. Hadronox is pretty wild. You can make like 1,000,000 Hadronoxes. Hadronoxes? I don't know how you pluralize Hadronox, but you can make a lot of them. Maybe that's what it is, Zandark, yeah. How's your Toki Mage? I didn't get to see it. It actually went really, really well. Better than expected, frankly. I was pleasantly surprised by it. I don't think Toki was the reason, but it was still a good deck. Hey, City, how's it going? No tie looking good with the pink spam and the golden Regis is there, dropping on top. That's beautiful. Could you try to make a control paladin? It's the only thing I like to run. Yeah, we probably will eventually make sort of a Healy control paladin, yeah. Well, that's an annoying start. Crap. I think I'd rather draw here and then see what we get, and we may ramp with Nourish next turn as opposed to draw with Nourish, right? If we just see what our hand provides us here. Ooh, yeah. Let's go ahead and get going, I guess. Let's do it. We can slam some early Hadronoxes. Does your Spreading Plague ruin Witching Hour? Well, this isn't my list, so I don't know. It is kind of odd. I've heard people running it and just holding it so that you get a guaranteed Witching Hour. Because, like, you just need this against, like, Paladin, for instance, and Hunter. So, I think the idea is, like, if you're in a control matchup where you have to hit multiple Hadronox to win, then you just don't ever cast it. But if you're in a desperate situation where Hadronox is probably a little too slow to win you a game anyway, then you go ahead and you slam the Spreading Plague against Paladin just to make sure that you don't lose the game, right? I think Void Ripper would fit this deck. Not really, because it's not a Spreading Plague deck, first and foremost. You'd want to run that probably in a more Spreading Plague-oriented deck, I would guess. That would be my feel on the matter. I should have maybe just Nourished. I don't know why I played this. I got distracted that Nourish was our plan. I sort of forgot, guys, that Nourish was our plan. As it's worked out okay, though, because we do need to deal with this stuff. The double color set is brutal. What is this, 2017? And by the way, guys, we're at 648 on the sub count still, so it's holding up well, even though I haven't been streaming as much as we did during the launch. We hit 667 as our peak, but we're still holding strong on 650, which is really, really cool, I think, personally. I'm incredibly impressed by our sub count right now. I have been in a 30 minutes matchup against Shutterwalk, and he didn't even play Lifebringer, just heals. Ugh. So I guess I am going to hold this. We've kind of turned the corner now where it seems more worth it to hold than anything. We're going to have 2 Apple Bombs and a Primordial Drake in the Hadronox pool already, and that seems really good. It's no Lich King, but it still seems good. I wish we'd hit an Oaken Summons. That would have been nice. Let's see what he has for damage and pressure here. Oh, man. Oh, God. Everything is so big. This is like the Druid Nightmare when everything is this enormous. Oh, my God. I mean, Primordial Drake's not even that good, but I probably have to do it. I could, like, cube, honestly, and naturalize the cube, but I think it's a little early. I think I'll honestly just Primordial Drake here, just to get the body in the pool for a Hadronox next turn. I think we need to Hadronox soon. I wonder if he runs a Silence, though. We need to be careful with that. So we might have to wait till turn 10 to get this out immediately, right? Depends on what we get next turn. If we get another good defensive taunt, I'll happily hold the Hadronox. If not, we might have to just... We might have to be greedy with it, because it looks like we're almost dead here, right? Like, we gotta go soon. Because the Spellbreaker will just lose me the game. If he Spellbreaks my Hadronox, I'm pretty... Well, not necessarily, actually, because I'll tell you what we could do. If he Spellbreaks the Hadronox, then we can just cube it and naturalize... No. We can cube it and then Witching Hour and then naturalize for 9 mana. But I think I can wait a turn. I think I can do an Oaken Summons here to get another taunt in the pool. That's not the best turn, though, is it? I could Nourish first. Or I could Nourish and Oaken Summons, actually. But I don't have any mana left. He has 11, plus 3 is 14, 15. Leroy would put him at maybe 23. I think I have time to do this. I'm going to go ahead and do this. And I'm going to do this first. And then I'm going to do this, because I want to make sure I don't draw the taunt, right? I want to make sure I don't draw the taunt. Okay. This is a bit of a greedier play, I think, but I just gotta do it. I don't know how else to make it work. New emotes, yay! Yeah, Runny said. Yeah, I love the new emotes. They're awesome, I think. It's almost time for a little sub-train emote, I think. No double Leroy, thankfully. This guy is still gross as can be, though. Alright, so we will just go ahead and guarantee the Hadronox this turn, because we have to, basically. There's just too much damage out there. I mean, I could maybe get by with this, but I don't want to. I want the Hadronox in the pool. I want to be able to Witching Hour cube the Hadronox. I want to start the chain here, right? Like, we just have to get going. We have, what, 4 taunts, I think? I think we have 4? Yeah, okay. The Apple Bomb dudes are going to heal us nicely. Primordial Drake's a problem for him. Well, not really. He has a 10 attack minion, I guess. But next turn we can Witching Hour cube it to get, I mean, a full board of taunts, I guess, right? 6 taunts. I don't know which ones we get. I don't know how that works, but... hey, no, Ty, how important is Harrison in this list? I'd say you could get by without Harrison, if I had to guess. I think you could get by without old Harrison. I mean, he's probably good against Warlock in particular to make sure they don't get a bunch of free plays, is my guess, but I think you could still live without him. Alright, so we can kill the 10-4 here, it looks like. That's good. Hopefully it gets buffed. It did! That's perfect! That's so good, because it was going to die anyway. We didn't care about that. Okay, so we need board space. We're going to Witching Hour into Hadronox, and then we're going to cube our Hadronox. And then I guess we're just going to Hero Power to gain as much life as we can, right? There it is, boys. Doc Raid. And I wish. Hey, M. Diesel. Hey, Nicky Big Twitch.
I'm so glad I didn't disenchant Hadronox when I found it 6 months ago.
I gotta fix this. Andrea, even though I got cut off, he says, and thanks to 100 bits, Andrea, he says, I love this deck. I'm so glad I didn't disenchant Hadronox when I found it 6 months ago. Yeah, nice, dude. Good decision. That's why I always tell people, guys, like, you can disenchant things, but you never know. It might turn out to be good again. Be careful. Can I create it? Oh my god. Can I create a board space where... Oh, I can. I can basically... Hold up. I can basically... I can definitely kill my cube, but I want to be able to... I don't even know what to do now. There's so many good ways to do this. Do I need to kill my cube? I could do this again, but it's like too early. I'm gonna play the Primordial Drake in... I have enough health. I think I can be a little bit greedy here. Is kind of what I'm getting at. What is the best way to do this? My god. I guess I don't need to worry about the Hadronoxes yet. I wish I had a swipe. Let's draw 3 cards. No, I don't know what to do now. Now I've gone too far here. I just made a mistake there, I'm pretty sure. I'm just gonna bide my time a little bit here. We got plenty of health.
4 months, big time.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god!
Keep it up.
What does it pick, a random one? That's fine, whatever. I don't think that was the I don't think that was the best turn. But it worked. It's okay. It's alright. I wanted the armor again. Basically, I don't have to hurry, right? Because we have so much defense and we have so much health now that I'm just trying to slow roll it a little bit. I'm sure there was a better line there, though. I'm almost certain of it. That turn fell apart so fast at the end. Oh boy. Bloodson. Oh, first off, Ryan James resub for 5 months with a tier 1 sub. Thank you, Ryan James. 5 months is awesome, dude. That's such a long time. Appreciate the continued support. Bloodson says 4 months, big time. Love your streams. Keep it up. Thank you, Bloodson, man. 4 months is a really long time too. That's awesome. I definitely did not navigate that turn correctly. There was like too much to do. Way too much to do there. Do you think I should just dust Prince Liam? I don't know. I don't know. I kind of had luck with him in my Secret Paladin, but I don't know if that's because he was good or just... It was hard to tell. It was hard to tell, basically, if he was any good or not. I guess I'll just kill another Hadronox now, right? We're gonna have so many freaking Hadronoxes, it's kind of silly. I would like to have a swipe, I'll tell you. I really just wanted a swipe.
Boys, make some
Maybe I'll try to get a swipe here. If I get a swipe, I don't even really need to Hadronox. It's very, very unlikely. We could also just go for Primordial Drake Hero Power, I guess. Does not kill a Hadronox yet. But then he could kill maybe both Hadronox at the same time. Which I don't want both Hadronox dying at the same time, right? Because then we don't get the full board out of it. Let's just do this and see what happens. I don't know. Everything at 5 health is just awkward. I don't even know. It doesn't even matter. Like, we're always gonna have a million more bodies than him. I just don't think it's possible for us to fall apart here. I'm being, like, so greedy. I actually am out of ways to kill Hadronox easily, though. So Witching Hour is a little worse. So maybe... Oh, see, this is what I was worried about. Now we don't get much value out of that Hadronox. Well, there's our swipe, finally. Hey, buddy, what's up? I think I've played this miserably. But it is my first game, so that's okay. Hey, Skyoth, he says, hey, Regis used to hate Warrior and always got Warrior Legendary for the start of the set. And I got Darius and Witchwood and made a really fun Rush deck. Yeah, I've been enjoying Rush as well. I don't know why. I don't know why. Opper also dropped a Twitch Prime sub here. Hold up. Wow, I didn't even see that one. Opper8292. Thank you, Opper man, for the love. Oh, without Leroy, he's definitely cooked. Like, he doesn't have any burst damage now. He's just out of minions. They've just let him dry here. He's just totally out of stuff. I mean, it almost doesn't even matter what I do now. It just almost doesn't even matter, yeah. Like I said, we played that terribly, but once you get that Hadronox chain going, it doesn't even matter. Just play like an idiot and you're totally fine. I mean, all that mattered was when I used the first Hadronox, right? That's really all that mattered. I think we were pretty good to make sure that we didn't play into a silence, just held for that first naturalize. Once that happened, we were just golden. We had the perfect hand, so even an idiot like me can sort it out. But Opper, dude, welcome with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That actually puts us back over 650 again on the sub count, guys. That's amazing. Thank you, everyone. Oh my god, this deck is amazing. Yeah, it's absurd when it works. Like, it's completely ridiculous. And I don't even really know what changed. Like, if you look closely, it's really just Witching Hour that's the new card here, right? Like, yeah, there's a Ferocious Howl. So, it seems like Witching Hour into Cube is just such an efficient thing and a guaranteed thing that that's the only real difference. That's the only thing that really changes this deck that much, because everything else was already available. I guess Rotten Apple Bomb's a good taunt, but I mean, there were already taunts available, right? That's not the deciding factor here of whether a deck is good or not. Ooh, Even Shaman. Nice. I maybe should have kept that Spreading Plague. Double Wild Growth is very enticing. That's cool. Climb for 15 to 100 using a mid-range Elemental Dragon Beast Hunter. If you don't know what you're doing, how can the opponent want to see it? 15 to 11. 15 to 11. Oh, not 15 to 100. I was very confused how you got to 100. I didn't know if you meant legend or what. Yeah, you're welcome to share the list. That's cool. Here's that Rush Warrior that was advertised. This looks cool. I like it. Looks good to me. I don't see any problems.
Just thought I'd stop by and drop a few bits.
Hey, Vengeful dude, thank you. That's very kind of you, I have to say. I guess we'll wait on this swipe, but I am gonna preemptively smack this thing just in case. If I don't swipe, I might hero power anyway, right? So 500 bits is nuts, Vengeful. Welcome, dude, to the stream tonight, and thanks for the bits. That actually puts you right at the top of the leaderboard for the week, basically, already. Jeez, thanks, dude. Don't healing totem me, bro. Oh, he didn't. He already totemed. That's good news. Inconceivable. Merkspark Eel! Aha! I guess we'll swipe hero power here. This seems like a reasonable board to swipe hero power, as far as I can tell. We can Branching Paths later. Let's just keep the board in check here in case we get smorked out of the way here. It's even. We don't have to worry about Bloodlust, I guess, but I still don't want a Flame Trunk Totem times 2 to come down and destroy my dreams, my hopes, my livelihood. I think Rush is a great mechanic. Yeah, me too. It's way more fun than I ever expected. Kyle Sear says, I'm playing Temple Rogue and I don't know which Legendary to get first. Which one would you get, Leroy or Tess or Face Collector? Definitely Leroy. Because Leroy's not just good in that deck. Leroy's good across the board. And probably even the best card there anyway, frankly. So, I would say Leroy without any sort of hesitation. I think Leroy is absolutely your best bet. So we have a couple good plays here. Does this deck run Hex? This even Shaman? I don't know. Somebody dropped me a list, but I forgot to look at it, and now I don't have it. I don't know if that's normal list or not, though, anyway. Are there any non-cube block decks you're enjoying right now? You mean Warlock decks that aren't cube-oriented? Yeah, we had some pretty good times with Echo Zoo, with Glinda Crowskin. That was really neat. I liked that a lot. Do we just slam Primordial Drake instead of Lich King here, guys? He kills 2 minions. If I play Lich King right, he has a lot on board to kill it. Let's just do this first and sort of suss out the removal, right? Let's see if he has anything. We also softened up the board for this Primordial Drake. I don't know how much I need to respect, like, a wide board or reloads. I don't know what this deck really runs. We've played it a couple times, but I don't remember. I feel like it was built around... I don't even know. I feel like it was Elementals last time I played it, so... I don't think I'm going to stress too much. We need more taunts in the pool right now, right? We only have these 2. And if they get Hex, we have major problems against Hex, guys. We should talk about that. Because it's a beast, and that kills Witching Hour. Witching Hour becomes a 50-50, where it either resummons a frog or it resummons a Hadronox. So we definitely need to dodge Hex. Like, super hard. Okay, good. Lich King instead, so he's in the pool now. I think we'll just second Primordial Drake Hero Power here to clean up a little bit. That's nice. I would rather take the damage than my taunt, so I think we'll hit here. Or no, excuse me, we'll hit here. Said it and I still got it wrong. Because you try Divine Shield probably later. I'm not going to have time. I'm only going to be live for a couple hours tonight, guys, so I have time for this deck, and then I'm going to do one Dexperiment in like 30 minutes, which is a... we're going to try Shaw Death Rattle Hunter. Shaw Death Rattle Hunter. It's going to be pretty fun, I think. Yeah, let's just summon this other taunt dude here. Probably just going to armor up with Branchy Paths and Hero Power and just kind of buy some time here to make our Hadronox a little better. I don't think we need more cards. We have basically the full set here to win the game, which is really cool. So I'll just take my time, heal up, chill out here for a bit. I mean, this is enough for Hadronox probably to kick off, right? We have the Lich King and 2 other good taunts, so... Unless I draw a taunt next turn, I might go ahead and go for the Hadronox. Might just go ahead and do it. We don't want a Spreading Plague because that kills the Witching Hour, right? And we know we're going to have a pretty good... well, these aren't dead yet, actually. So I actually need these to die before I do that, I guess, don't I? We've only actually had 2 taunts die. So we do need to wait a little bit, I guess. We'll shoot. That's more annoying, because now I don't really have anything to do. I guess I could just play Hadronox. What if she gets hexed, though? That loses me the game. So I can't do that. I mean, honestly, maybe just Lich King and Dude is worth it. Maybe that's more than enough. Because it's just going to make the Witching Hour cube an insane play. Let's just get a Lich King. I think that's fine. I think we're overthinking it. Let's just get a Lich King. This is a good way to get another Lich King, right? And Lich King's a pretty good card. Death Coil's good. I like that. So now we can Witching Hour into cube. And get another Lich King. There's the Hex. Oh no, Witching Hour just got... Don't kill the Hex. Don't kill the frog. No! He knows! No! Oh man, he was holding it this whole time. Oh my god, it's a 50-50, guys. Oh my god, it's a 50-50 now. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Ah, crap. I'm gonna go ahead and clear these off as much as I can here. Oh boy. Well, it's a 50-50. Let's see. He killed the frog, so he knows what's up. Like he knew he was probably holding that for a Hadronox if I played it naked, and like he was just gonna try to get it. So all right, guys, say your prayers to RNGesus here because RNGesus, we believe, dude. Please, we don't want a frog. Let's emote him so we know that he knows. Let's see. Great. 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 Oh, man. So we can cube the frog, right? Or we can just draw some more cards. We have another witching hour, so it's okay. Like, we have another 50-50 here. Basically. We have another 50-50 here. No, it's going to get worse because there's another frog, actually. Now it's going to be a 1 in 3. It's not going to be a 50-50. It's going to be a 1 in 3. So we need to roll even higher next time. So every time it fails, it gets worse. That's going to be tough. That's going to be tough. Now we're going to need another way to win, really, because this is kind of our whole game plan. Like, if we whiff on this, we absolutely run out of ways to win. I guess we kind of have... No, we used branching paths ×2 already, so we don't even have, like... Spreading Plague branching paths is an out. Alright. Let's see. Have you found it to be 50-50? It always pulls... It says random, so I mean, it should be random. This is now a 1 in 3, guys. Let's see. It's now a 1 in 3 for Hadronox. 33% to either win or lose the game, probably. I don't know if we can win without this. So, here we go. Boom! We nailed it! Yes, sir! Now that is good news. That is very, very good news. Now we still do have a couple crappy frogs in the pool, but that's okay. I don't think hero powering advantages us because of that healing totem. Woo! Anti-magic shell is great with spreading plague, and of course this board. Now he could hex this, right? And he could still steal our Hadronox. Hadronoxes? Hadronai? I still don't know. Yes, we did it. We did it. Don't hex our cube, bro. Don't hex our cube, bro. I'd like to trade in the cube, but I don't know that I can. I may not even need to. If we just anti-magic shell, we're probably totally fine to win this game, right? We're out of witching hours, so killing Nose doesn't really benefit him any. It's interesting. I guess he wanted to protect the flame tongue. Kind of makes sense, I guess. Can I kill my cube without the other cube? I mean, I can naturalize it, obviously. I could just naturalize and... Well, we'll just wait. We're not in any sort of hurry, I don't think. I'm just gonna anti-magic shell here. And just start smorking, I think. I don't see any point in hurrying. We could play this and squeeze in a hero power, I guess. It's kind of the same difference. I mean, a second hex is sort of a reason to hurry, though, I guess. You know what? I'm gonna do this way. I'm gonna do this way. I'm gonna anti-magic shell the Hadronoxes so that they can't get hexed. I think I like that better. I also can't naturalize them, but they're just eventually gonna be there to win the game, right? Because there's no devolve. We know there's no devolve, so that's not happening. This actually has the most health, right? So we'll use it, and then we'll go here and maximize our output like this. So now these just can't even get... I think I like this best. And they're just... It's an impossible board to deal with. So I think this is good. Henlessy, though, or Hennesley, dude. Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Welcome, Hennesley. Really, really appreciate it, dude. Thank you for dropping the sub there. We're at 653 on the sub count. So, I like this line. This is just the best line. Woo! We got lucky there, guys. We got lucky. He played it well, and we got lucky. Have you played Lyra Combo Priest yet? I mean, not in this expansion. We've certainly played a lot of Lyra Combo Priest in the past in our life, but not this time around. No, we have played Combo Priest, sort of. I built a Lady in White Combo Priest. And it was pretty solid. I liked that pretty well. But no, I have not played it with Lyra yet. We didn't run Lyra that deck. I don't think, anyway. Love your stuff on YouTube. Thanks for your work. Thank you, Hennesley, man. Thanks for dropping the kind words. That's so very nice of you, dude. Very, very kind. Woo, that witching hour, guys. Woo! Woo! How many salty that we rolled that 33%. I mean, we did lose the 50-50 too, though. So, like, he got one, and that... Really, that 50-50 to him was so significant because it increased his odds. So us getting lucky later was kind of only fair, right? Sort of only fair. But I think he played it spectacularly well. As best as he could. Just, you know, we rolled high. I was ready to tilt spam. No. We got it. We rolled it. I had faith. I believed, and we were rewarded for our beliefs. Now, I've heard that this matchup is tough. You have to know how to play it correctly, and I don't know how to play it correctly, so I have a feeling we're going to lose. I don't know. I don't know how to play it. So that makes me think we'll lose. This feels like a good play, though. We need taunts in the pool. How's life going now that you're off the little expansion hype vacation? What do you mean? Like, like you? I mean, how I streamed a bunch the last few days or whatever. It's good. Like, life is still as good as always. I mean, the expansion hype stuff is always really nice. It's like, you know, numbers go up, viewers go up, you know, YouTube subs and everything. Everything goes up, right? It's always a huge climb, huge endeavor, like, enormous, and it's always great. There's like a real high, definitely. It's motivating and encouraging, but there's some nice value to the off months too, frankly. Like, oh, that's tough. You know, there's a nice sort of rhythm that develops in the off months that's really, I think, rather good. You know, a little easier pace, and still valuable, still enjoyable, so. Why not Wishwood Grizzly? This is my list. This is Feno's list. He doesn't run Wishwood Grizzly. I don't know. I don't know the logic. I can't tell you that. I'm trying to think. Oh no, I know why. Never mind. I'm absolutely sure why. Never mind, I take that back. Because it would ruin your Witching Hour. Witching Hour in this deck is meant specifically for Hadronox. It wants to be the only beast. Spreading Plague you can control, you know, but you don't want to have too many of these things where you don't play beasts, right? So a lot of people cut Malfurion, and they don't run cards like Witchwood Grizzly, because then that has a chance to ruin your beast pool. And you don't want to ruin your beast pool. I think I'll draw cards here. I need stuff to do here soon. We're running out of stuff to do. That's good to have in hand sooner rather than later. Naturalized combo is present. Okay, we're getting there. I mean, that killed our Ultimate Infestation a little bit, I guess, but we're getting there. There are so many epics and legendaries in this deck. Yeah, it's a pretty expensive deck. That's very true. Well, not that many epics, I guess, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 9 total, it looks like, maybe. This is a one-of, so I guess that's a lot. That's a third of the deck, yeah. Oh, boy. Well, I can kill that. Could Spreading Plague the dude, or Naturalize the dude, I mean, to overdraw him, I guess. I don't know that that's very helpful, though, right?
Welcome.
What's the point? Let's just swipe it.
Hearth,
This should be fine. But I really am gonna need Hadronox soon, or actually I still need more taunts too. We haven't played that many taunts. What have we played? We've played an Ironwood Golem and a Rotten Apple Bomb. We have a Primordial Drake in hand. That's 3 taunts in the pool. We need to hit Lich King soon. That'll really help. Super Tuber dropping the tier 1 sub 6 months in a row, dude. That's such a big milestone. Thanks for the 6 months, Super Tuber. I really appreciate it, dude. That's really kind of you. So super nice. Oh, speak of the devil. So we have 9 cards in hand, so this is not going to overdraw us, but it's going to put us real close. Real close. But this makes our future Hadronox very, very nice. So that's good. What's up with the lurker spam? We got some lurkers in chat, apparently. I love it. Without Witchwood hype, you wouldn't have me. Yeah, nice. People always join and come back, and there's like a rhythm to it, you know. We lose viewers, we gain viewers. It tends to go, you know, ebb and flow. There's a real stair-step effect when it comes to like viewer numbers and YouTube subs, and try to. It looks like this here's how my YouTube works. Like this. We're probably right here right now. So every time there's an expansion, it goes up, then we droop, but the droop, you know, is still higher than it was pre-expansion. Then we go up, then there's a droop, but the droop is higher. Then we go up, then there's a droop, but the droop is higher than the previous peak. Like, every droop is higher than the previous expansion's peak. And we're right here right now. Like, it's starting to droop a little bit already, you know, 3 or 4 days in the expansion. It's a neat cycle. It's really cool to watch. I guess we'll just Primordial Drink. Sure. It's pretty cool to see. I'm confused about Spreading Plague, though. Yeah, here's the deal with Spreading Plague. I talked about it before, but you probably weren't here. I'll talk about it again. Again, I didn't make this list, but I'm fairly confident on the logic here. There are some matchups, like Paladin, where you just have to survive. You don't need 8 Hadronoxes against Paladin. 8's an exaggeration, but it's pretty close, actually. Like, you just don't need that many. Because you gotta just, as soon as you stick a Spreading Plague, you win the game. So it doesn't matter if you mess up your Witching Hour, right? 1 Hadronox is more than enough. And you can always get 1 with just the real Hadronox and the Naturalize. So I think the idea really is just, it's there for emergencies, essentially, like decks that require it, and otherwise you just don't cast it, because you don't really need it against control most of the time. So who really cares, right? I guess we'll cycle this, but we are really, really running out of proactive stuff to do here. Like, desperately out of stuff to do. Branching Paths, I mean, that's more card draw, but I'm going to overdraw. I'm at 9. So I could draw this twice. I guess if we don't draw a playable card, like, I don't know. Oh god, I don't know if there is a playable card that doesn't burn me anything. We might have to just Death Coil his face, or our face actually probably is fine. But I need to find Hadronox soon. I'm gonna go ahead and draw. Because he's gonna overwhelm me with a, he's going to overwhelm me with a cube, you know, with Doom Guards and stuff shortly. It's gonna happen. Gul'dan will come down and we will lose the game. Because he currently has 2 Doom Guards in the pool. I guess he's not getting any extra, though. So it's only gonna ever be 2. But as long as we get our stuff ready. Oh, a 3rd Void Lord, though, is nasty. That's gross. Let's draw here and then just play Primordial Drake. That's fine. Aha! This UI is never getting played this game, because we're running too low on cards. We could Ferocious Howl and Ironwood Golem instead. This is a lot of cards in hand, so let's do this. And it gets us closer to Hadronox by a turn. Hadronox is going to be like our last card, and we're going to struggle here, guys. We need it to not be the last card. This is kind of where we need it to be. Renus, do you think this deck is fun? Oh, dude, so far it's insane, yeah. I love Druid, and I haven't got to play it in forever because stupid Jade has overwhelmed it, you know? And this is exactly how I like to play it. Although this is almost as oppressive as Jade, so I'm not even sure that this is like a better than Jade sort of deck. Arguably worse, some would say. Man, our hand is getting so full, guys. We have to hit Hadronox soon. We just have to. I don't see any reason to punch that. The trade's here, so we're just going to armor and pass. Super Tuber, I'm sorry that got cut off. I got to fix my bit laddie. She's really screwed up. It says, just started watching. What kind of deck is this? This is a Taunt Druid is what most people are calling it. Reasonably so, I'd say. It's about Hadronox, and you can basically get a lot of Hadronoxes out of Witching Hour and Carnivorous Cubes and Naturalize, right? So, for instance, as soon as I draw Hadronox, I am slamming her on board and naturalizing her. I'm going to get a giant board of taunts back. Unfortunately, we do have to draw her, though. That is the problem right now. I might just empty my hand here to get off the Nourish. Is that possible? I have 10... Yeah, I can, actually. I can empty my hand and guarantee the Nourish here. Which, I mean, it's fatiguing me, which sucks, but we have to find her. We have to find her. Do I risk burning a card if I do that, though, actually? I do. I risk losing her. If I do that. Because I have 10 in hand, I play 2, and then I draw 3, and I won't have any mana left. So I actually can't do that. That's too risky. I have to just wait a turn. Well, that really sucks. That's a problem, guys. See, if I nourish right now, I go to 10 cards. If I don't get Hadronox, I risk burning Hadronox. I might just cast this for mana to empty my hand a little bit, in case I get that other nourish. I just can't risk... If I burn Hadronox, I 100% lose the game, so I cannot risk that, right? I just can't. I don't know if actually hitting that was worth anything. Probably not. It probably just I took an extra damage for free. Because we're out of Primordial Drake, so that doesn't really matter. There's the Gul'dan. He casts it with 3 demons on board, so he's very unlikely to get any Doom Guards here. Actually, super unlikely to get any Doom Guards. Got 1. That's fine. We got plenty of health. And again, if we do have a super emergency, we can Spreading Plague. Okay, so now I can cast the Nourish and have mana left over if I get desperate, right? So we'll draw 3 cards here. We'll try our hardest to get Hadronox. Oh my god, we got her finally. Okay, we did not get Apple Bomb, unfortunately, though. I can just play Harrison here for the body. So next turn we know we have the guaranteed reload, but we're behind in fatigue, but Naturalize will help there, right? If we want. We're probably going to have Naturalize on Hadronox, of course, but... I don't know, this is going to be a race, dudes. This is going to be a race. It's going to be hard to get through all this in time. He's making room here. What for? What's he making space for? A cube, I guess? Oh, cube into Doomguard. Yeah, he has a cube Doomguard here that's going to be worth another 10. But we should still be alive, particularly with all these taunts. I wish we had 2 Apple Bombs in the... Oh my god. This is going to be a race to... Well, naturally, I still draws him cards. What am I saying? It doesn't matter if we use it on his minions. I don't know why I said that. This is a race, dudes. His hero power is a lot better than ours. Is our board better than his, is the question, right? And is Lich King better? Frostborn's good. That's a lot of damage. Alright, let's see. We're going to fatigue him out a little bit. Fatigue him out a little bit. I'm catching up with chat here. Everything's worse than Jade Druid. Everything is worse than Jade Druid? What are you talking about? Everything's better than Jade Druid, you meant to say. So we witching our cube, and we have another giant board. That's 8 mana. I could witching hour Naturalize to make him take damage. I might actually just Naturalize his stuff here. Oh, that's funny. That is a great play there. That 3/6, unfortunately, I could Naturalize it, actually, but it's silly. I Naturalize a Doomguard. I better save the Naturalize just in case, guys. I better save it. Because we don't know for sure that that's going to be good. We get another Lich King? We did. Sweet. Okay, and a heal here. That's good, too. Right. This is scary, guys. This is really scary. I don't know. I'm hoping we'll have a lethal at some point with Naturalize, but there's so many Void Lords to get through, and, like... I don't know. This is a scary, scary race. And I can't attack right now with these stupid Ironwood Golems, so he could almost put me in a board where I can't attack with these things, right? Like, because I don't have a way to gain armor right now. Which means he might just win the race. If I get loaded down with too many Ironwood Golems, like, I won't be able to do anything. And we'll just sit for fatigue, right? Like, okay, he is trading into them. That's really good news for me. I like that a lot. That's important.
Your magic shall not
Oh, Spellbreaker. Oh my god, dude. What a baller. He's been saving that bad boy, I guess. Alright. Might be time to Naturalize one of his things here. I can Witching Hour Cube again, but I don't know that I need to just yet. Because he's kind of out of stuff. Oh man, I don't know. This seems hard. This seems really hard. I could kill this and put it in the Frostmourne pool. But these don't ever get to attack again. I need board space, I feel like, before I before I play another one. I think I have to get some board space here. Does he only run one Spellbreaker? Can I afford to play a Hadronox on her own? I don't think I can, right? I don't think I'm allowed to. Trade, hero power, trade. So to either clear or do 3 damage to face. God, I don't know. I don't know how to win this. I don't know how to win this. His hero power is just too good right now. This is scary. This is scary, guys. I don't know if I'm playing right or not. Hope you had a great day. Yeah, Justice, it's been a fine day. Oh, I get you. Yeah, I think you said it maybe backwards, Broodmother, but I think we're on board. I think we're in agreement here. Can we win the game? How do we beat these idiots, right? Like, he's going face. I think that's smart. I think that's right. I think we have to Hadronox again here just to make sure we stay alive. I need, like, a Death Coil. I need, like, a Death Coil.
Stay a while and listen.
I'm also needed that to die, but it didn't die. Lich King again is good. Oh, the apple bombs are great too. Holy crap! I need those to die. Oh, this is good too. Oh my god, we might just be able to kill him here because he's out of stuff. He's out of stuff. He doesn't have any Hellfires. This might just be game. The Death and Decay is really, really good, and I can naturalize one of these for heal if I have to. And I'm gonna get a Void Lord back too in this thing. Maybe if there's space anyway. Hey, no worries, Broodmother. We're on the same page, like I said. Dublin, dude, thank you for the 100 bits, man. Yeah, stay a while and listen. Is that what's his name's idiot? What's the guy's name from Diablo? Isn't that his phrase? I can't even think of his name. Deckard Cain, is that it? Is that his thing? Yeah, Deckard Cain should be the first crossover card. There you go. Yes, he just got added to Heroes of the Storm today, right, on the PTR. So it seems like they're moving that direction. Shame this wasn't anti-Magic Shell. That would have been really good too. Does he have like a Siphon Soul or something for this? He's not killing the Lich King here? Defile! Oh my god. I don't even know. That didn't seem to help. He's going to be able to kill the Lich King. That's good for him. I could have hero powered it too, but that works. So now my challenge is actually killing this and the Hadronoxes, right? I need to be able to do both. Or do I really? Maybe I just win off this board, right? He has another Defile. But I can just play... I'm going to be able to do a ton of damage here and summon a Void Lord. And I can eventually naturalize him for a potential lethal. Do I actually have lethal now? Hold up, how much damage did he take? I think he's taking only 3 at the moment, right? So I don't think we have lethal yet. I think... he 4 and 5 is 9... I think we're like 1 off lethal, right? Maybe if I'd hit his face. Well, no, we wouldn't have him. Oh, I missed a damage. I forgot to hero power first. I'm going to go ahead and do this just in case. I think we have more than enough to win. It's not lethal yet, though. It's 1 off. We didn't have enough mana, right? We can't do both of these. Oh no, it is lethal. We're passing it back to him. Oh, that's just game. Cool. Okay. Never mind. I forgot he was taking the one on his own, too. Yay, GG, guys. That was fun. That was awesome. Couldn't this also be an odd druid, or are you missing on any really important cards? Well, I don't know. You need taunts, right? Ironwood Golem and Oaken Summons are pretty clutch. I guess it technically could be, but you'd miss Branching Pass, you'd miss the ramp. Like, there's just so much good stuff. Lich King and Drake are good too. Woo! That game was crazy, guys. That game was crazy. I'm going to play one more with this deck, I guess. I kind of need to switch over to my other deck, but I'll play one more. It'll be fine. Yeah, I forgot about the fatigue he was taking on his actual turn, too. I was only thinking about the naturalized fatigue. Oh, great. Great, we get to do it again, guys. It was so much fun last time. That game took 100 years. I guess we don't. I guess we won't ramp, right? We always try to find Hadronox, maybe. I don't know about the mulligans yet for this deck, but that seems like the logical decision to me. Well, that was a good first experience with the Warlock, though. Like I said, I think you just have to play it right and you win, but it felt pretty close. I think it was just Hadronox was so deep in our deck was part of our problem, right? If Hadronox had been a little higher up, I think we would have been fine. What deck do you play next? I'm going to try to make a Shaw Hunter with Death Rattle cards. Do you think this deck is viable on ladder? Yeah, this deck is insane on ladder right now. It's a lot of people are playing it at High Legend very successfully. It's a very popular mid to high tier 2 deck right now. It's quite good. If you like it and you have the cards, you can definitely compete with it. I'm looking at the stats for it right now. Its worst matchup is Quest Rogue, which makes sense. Quest Rogue can just summon so many 5/5s that just demolish your taunts, and they have so much burst damage. I think you just melt. I think card draw, we discovered, is going to be more important here than armor in this game, so let's just go for cards. If we get a Hadronox now, though, we could ramp. We have 8 cards, we do this, we go to overdraw next turn, so we got to be careful. Probably play the Apple Bombs instead, just get these guys in the pool. They work really nicely in this deck. The heal there was clutch. I wonder if our opponent last game missed an opportunity to not kill our 3/6s. We were in a state there where the 3/6s just weren't doing anything. I wonder if that was a missed chance there to succeed. This goes to 4, but we don't have the Spellstone upgrades yet. This needs... Well, we can Hero Power Spellstone. That would kill it after the trade. That'd be nice. Hopefully it doesn't cube it, right? We don't want to see... Oh, we've got an answer to that. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, man. I'm going to overdraw if we do that, though. Yeah. I have to wait a turn. I cannot do it yet. I cannot do it yet. This is a good alternative line, right? Doesn't really matter which one we use. I'll just have to wait one turn. He's going to get one free demon, but... I'm actually glad it wasn't a Doom card. That's harder for us to deal with, so... And we can just kind of ignore the 3/9s. They just don't hurt enough to matter. I'm going to have to hit something with this, because I'm going to overdraw otherwise, I think, right? Because we're at 8. Yeah, we're at 8, and this is going to put me at 10. Yeah, 7. Do we ever leave this up? No, I do want cards. I do want cards. I'm pretty sure of that. So let's go ahead and just do it.
That belongs in a museum.
Let's do it. Let's just go ahead and Wild Growth. That's kind of an easier way to burn a card than that Spellstone, which isn't very good right now, right? This does not get us the other card at the moment, so it does burn a card and gains us some value. For a little bit, at least, a turn or two. What's your winner of this deck? We have yet to lose. We're 100%. 3-0. Perfect. Okay. Yep. Swipe maybe would be cool. Probably just play Primordial Drake, don't we? Primordial Drake plus Spellstone doesn't get us on the Doomguard yet, though, which sucks. I wish it did. Do I ever naturalize a Doomguard here, guys? Oh, swipe. Does that change the math a little bit? I wanted to swipe, but now I don't know if it's good. I guess it's pretty good. We can swipe and Spellstone this bad boy. Hit over here to unpop this thing, get out all the little dudes. That sets us up for Primordial Drake on the little dudes next turn, I guess. One of them trades into Harrison, which is fine. Sure. Let's swipe and do. That's 5. That leaves us with 4 mana. We can even Oaken Summons afterwards. Are you serious? This is a great line. I love it. I love it. Stop moving. Thin out that deck. Get them taunts in the play. It's looking good.
So resummon Beast, and the only one is the resummon Taunts guy?
That's right, Devlin, yeah. There is technically more with Spreading Plague, but you can just hold the Spreading Plague until either after you're done with your Witching Hours or just forever. In control matchups, Spreading Plague isn't that good. Spreading Plague, I think, is here just for emergencies against Paladin and stuff. There's been a lot of debate I've seen on Twitter amongst a lot of pros on whether or not Spreading Plague is worth it and whether or not Malfurion is worth it, because Malfurion also summons you beasts. So It's an argument that's being tested a lot right now amongst high-level players. Some people are running neither. Some people are running one or the other. Like, this is Feno's list, pro player Feno, and he's running Spreading Plague, so it's definitely just going to come down to, like, personal preference. I could trade here, and then Primordial Drake Hero Power. We have this coming really soon. I'd like to have Lich King in here, honestly, though, before we slam it. Although, it may not matter, because we have Drake and Apple Bomb in there. I could Hero Power here first to do 1 damage to all of the Voidwalkers. Is that better? It's going to kill my Ironwood Golem in either scenario. 1 damage to the Voidwalkers doesn't really matter, does it? They're all going to trade into the Primordial Drake anyway. So I think I'd rather just clean up one of the 1/3s and leave some additional high health 1/3s on the board, right? So in other words, we'll trade... Could just play Apple Bomb and not stress about this at all. So I'm saying we're going to Primordial Drake first and leave those 1/3s. It kind of reduces the amount of damage done by the Primordial Drake, but it kills an extra minion too, right? So it's just it's a debate. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's fine. But my thought is the 4 attack here trades in regardless. It's maybe a little worse against Defile because his Defile has a gap. Maybe that's better against Defile? I don't know. Either way, it's you could argue a lot about it, but I think both lines are fine. Did my sub go through? Jacob Strong, let me see. I don't see one. The last sub I have is from Super Tuber, who also dropped 300 bits, and then Dublin dropped a couple hundred bits. That's all I'm seeing. I don't see a Jacob Strong one yet, man. Oh, here's the Defile. I'm going to get destroyed. I'm sad I didn't put these at 2. Shame on me. Shame on me. Yeah, we'll just Drake again next turn, though. If he Defiles, it's fine. It's fine. He did not Defile. Oh my god, what happens if I cube this and it's in the Voodoo Doll pool? I'm not going to do that because I obviously want to use my cube, but I'm curious. And we're not going to Hadronox yet. I do want to see if I can hit the Lich King first. It's just so good for all the extra value it provides. Probably just going to Apple Bomb and Hero Power and trade here. Branching Paths is fine. I might actually be too greedy here, because we have a lot of taunts already in the pool. I guess I'm not going to wait forever on Lich King. I guess I'm going to go soon. I sort of regret. Maybe I should have gone that turn, because we have, like, we're just going to be able to build an enormous board every single turn. I don't see the problem with that. He might slam Gul'dan here, and then we just go. Then we'll just have taunt v taunt walls. He does have both cubes, so Doomguard is a little bit annoying maybe here still. I guess getting the Apple Bomb in the pool this turn, though, makes the difference. Because now we have 2 Drakes, 2 Apple Bombs, and 2 Golems. Which is a 6-minion board for Hadronox.
Greed is always the right choice, then cooler stuff happens.
Dublin, dude, I like that logic. That's a good stance to take in Hearthstone, I guess. Any opinion on climbing with Okar, Dragon, Hatcher, Druid? I've seen some people playing it, but I don't really know the numbers on it enough to tell you if it's smart or good or not. I'm sorry to say. Oh, both cubes! Well, that sucked for him. That was good for us. Unfortunately, this Naturalize is not going to burn any of his cards, but that's okay. I mean, the real goal is, you know, just getting the Hadronox in play. I thought we had 6. We only have 5. Why don't I... Oh, I didn't play the second Drake. Oh, I thought that we played that. That's totally fine, regardless. It's literally sitting in my hand. It should have been fairly obvious it hadn't been played yet. That's okay. I don't really see anything on... Oh, here's Recruit Druid. Tier 3, 48% according to HS Replay. So, it's fine. It looks solid. That's Tier 3 deck, right? So, what is that good to you? Depends on what you're trying to do, right? It's not going to be the most efficient way to climb, but it's going to be a solid way to climb. It's going to be good depending on your rank and your skill with it and so many other factors. But is he going to set up for Hellfire here, I guess? Oh, Lord Godfrey. Nice, dude. Yeah, I love it. That's a cool play. Alright, we're just going to go. We don't have the second Witching Hour yet, but it shouldn't really matter too much, I don't think. Pretty good board again. Does this deck run Twisting Nether? No way they run Twisting Nether, right? There's no way. They don't run a second Lord Godfrey, I know. So he might have to silence this cube, but we can eventually get to another Hadronox regardless, even if he does. Even if he does. We're a little light on cards, but that's okay. We'll have plenty. We can draw. I mean, we have a lot of card draw in hand. I don't want to draw too much because I don't want to out-fatigue this dude. I'm hoping to just win the game with Branching Paths this turn with lots of damage. If he doesn't have a clear here, we're clearly just going to kill him. I thought this was my 6th month, says Jacob Strong. I don't see the resub yet, man. Has it gone through? It's still showing the blue gem, of course, but I'm not sure. Is this your list or deck spotlight? This is a spotlight on Feno's Taunt Druid. Hey, I got Glass Knight and Glinda. Should I dust them? I think they're both solid cards, painted black, actually. Glass Knight's being played in Even Paladin a fair bit. And has solid numbers so far, like good win rates. And Glinda's probably less consistent or strong right now, but we still found a lot of success with her in an Echo Zoo Warlock. So I think she has potential as well. I'd check out some lists, see if you can find some. My YouTube has used both successfully. Well, I guess I actually don't have up the Secret Paladin list just yet, but this has to be lethal, right? I don't know for sure, but it sure feels like it. There it is. I couldn't find it. Especially if we just do this. It's absolutely gotta be, right? We have 1,000,000 damage. it's actually 1,000,000.
Well, apparently Twitch did a dum-dum. 5 months PogChamp feels good, man. Also, I'm looking to get back into Hearthstone cause I stopped at Knights of the Frozen Throne. What deck would you recommend for me to start climbing again?
Newbie Doobs, dude, thanks for the 5 months. That's awesome. Welcome back. I think your best decks right now are Even Paladin, Odd Paladin, Spiteful Druid, and Cube Warlock. Those are the tier 1 decks on HS Replay. Secret Paladin and Spiteful Priest also, I think, are pretty good too. So you can maybe choose any of those 6 and find a ton of success on ladder right now. And welcome back, and thanks for the 5 months, dude. That's a really, really long time. So, guys, we have just demolished everyone's hopes and dreams of this deck. We went 4-0. We destroyed the Warlocks even. That was really, really cool. And there you go. That was the Taunt Druid by Feno. It absolutely demolished people. That was incredible. We had some ridiculous moments and crazy matchups. This deck is super fun to play. I love hyper-defensive decks like this. It's finally good to play Druid that's not Jade. That's exciting. So I'm sure I'll be playing more of this insanely greedy, awesome value deck. This is exactly what I want in Hearthstone. That said, if you guys have thoughts, comments, recommendations, questions on this deck, of course, leave those in the comments below. But until then, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, game on.